and welcome. Here at DNC News, we have the facts and only the facts. Stay tuned to hear about President Roosevelt's New Deal, but now on to our weather segment.
Thanks, Donnie. It's a nice Sunday morning, June 7th. Thank you for joining us on this fine morning. Today's forecast is sunny with a high of 74 degrees and low of 67 degrees. We're sorry to interrupt this program, folks, but we're receiving news that there's been a recent altercation between the United States forces and the Japanese forces. Please stand by. Here is one of our correspondents on the ground. What do you have for us, Dalton?
Hi, Cheryl. Over the past 4 days during the battle, I was on one of the Navy's carriers, the USS Enterprise. Before the battle, I was doing a segment on Pearl Harbor and how we overcame said struggle. Then the fleet got word they were needed elsewhere immediately. The fleet had no time to offboard us, so we tagged along below deck.
Sorry to hear that, Dalton. I hope you're okay. Tell the viewers back home, what exactly happened at Midway?
Sure thing, Cheryl. The Japanese had intended to attack the atoll, Midway, and draw out the remaining U.S. forces to eliminate them completely. However, not everything went according to plan. The U.S. forces were drastically outgunned, with only 3 carriers, 50 support ships, and 233 aircraft, whereas the Japanese had 4 carriers, 150 support ships, and 248 aircraft. The U.S. was outgunned nearly 2-1.
Wow, with the odds stacked against us that severely. Did we win? What happened?
Well, Cheryl, against the odds, 2-1, we won. Instead of the Japanese trapping U.S. forces, Nimitz trapped them. Out of sheer determination, tactical genius, and a lot of luck, we did it.
So, Dalton, how exactly did we get here, and what led to this major victory?
The answer is pretty clear, Cheryl. The Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and woke the giant, which they paid dearly for. If they hadn't attacked Pearl Harbor, we would have laid dormant.
Then that brings me to my last question. What's next, and where do we go from here?
Well, not everything is clear at this moment, but one thing seems to be clear. There are 2 foreseeable options of what could happen next. Option 1 is we successfully continue an island hopping campaign in the hopes of eventually reaching Japan. Option 2 is Japan might be able to consolidate power and fortify their remaining territories.
Then let's hope we can choose option 1.
Yes, Cheryl, let's hope.